Hello, everyone. Hey. You for the tier 1 sub, Crystal Cray. Oop, I got. Okay, fine. Jesus. Right away with the booba. Anyway, guys. Okay. So, Merry Christmas, everyone. We're gonna be playing a game called the Stanley Parable. I have played this game before, okay? Originally, the original. I bought Ultra Deluxe today. So this will be interesting. Hey, thank you.
Hey Jerry, I use prestidigitation to give you the sensory illusion of mineral walls texture being stuck on your tongue, teeth and gums. Because instantaneous, harmless sensory effect doesn't mean it has to be comfortable.
Why would you do that? Why would you also thank you, Robin, for the super chat. And thank you, Earthchan, for the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Anyway, why do you want me to stretch? I just started. God damn it. Okay. Okay. So, how parable is the Stanley? The parable is the Stanley. Long story short, I played this game back in 2013. I don't know what it's about now. Let's go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Right.
Employee number 427's job was simple.
Okay.
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
That sounds like a
Although others might have considered
really mundane job.
Soul-sucking, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Okay.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked,
very
frozen
wrong.
solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, we can move. Okay. Well, thank you for the 100 bits, Deathlord. Thank you for the 10 biddies, Yua, and thank you for the gifted sub, you. So for those of you who are just now tuning in, I don't remember a lot about this game. It has been over 10 years. Can I, like... What's the redeem for me carrying chat? Just ask me to carry you. Okay. Can I just...
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait.
Exactly.
Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me.
Right.
In here I can be happy forever.
Yep.
I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by?
Bro, it hasn't even been a minute.
He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive.
Okay.
Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
Right.
Here it comes.
Oh. Did we just get an end? Oh. Okay. Here, let me put y'all down. Okay. So, so I guess that was an ending. Okay. How am I doing today? I'm doing good. We're playing Stanley
All of
Parable.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe I missed a memo.
No matter how hard
Oh
Stanley
my God,
looked,
Fulanoid,
he
thank
couldn't
you for
find
the
a
10
trace of his
gifted.
co-workers.
Holy shit. Thank you so much. Happy holidays to you. I can click on everything. Can I? Oh, I can turn off the PCs. Why is it lagging so bad? Hold on. Let me go back to like. Okay, I guess that'll work. Boop-a-doop. Input. Wait a minute. Oh God!
I have bits still, so I throw hot
You
dogs.
throw hot dogs? Oh, it has been 5 minutes, chat. Say goodbye to the booba. Bye. Dipping. Thank you, Paul. Dip it. Ow. Thank you, Introvert, for
When
the biddies.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
My favorite ending is the broom closet ending. There's a broom closet ending? Which way is the broom closet? Also, chat, should I go left or right? Left or right? Broom closet is left. And I'm seeing a lot of Let me do a poll. Actually, I'm just gonna We're going left. Oh my fucking God. Why?
Look familiar?
Why?
Scenes like these are happening all over the
No,
galaxy.
we just
right
started
now.
the game.
You could be next.
No.
That is,
Please.
unless you make the most important decision of your life. Prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be free. Join the Helldivers. Become part of an elite peacekeeping force. See exotic new life forms. And spread managed democracy throughout the galaxy. Become a hero. Become a legend. Become a Helldiver.
Thank you for the Helldivers 2 intro, Jack. Is that part of the is that an ad? Nah, that's part of the stream. Okay, we can't go through there. Can't go through there. Oh, I can close that.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
The future was yesterday, tomorrow is now. Targets, push for funding for R&D of new coffee machine. Standalone Graphs 40 times wide, not wait, what? Get Chris out of the broom closet? Nah. We gotta go find Chris. Where the fuck? Chris?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No. I don't wanna. I'm gonna stay in the broom closet.
There was nothing here.
You can't make me.
No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Okay. I mean, that wrench might be fucking like...
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
I mean, I'm looking to see if this is an Imperial or a metric wrench. What do you guys think? I'm thinking it might be...
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes, narrator!
Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
What is that? Is that like a measure? What is that a staple gun? What is that?
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
Yeah, but I want to stay in here.
Stanley walked past the broom closet. At least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
Well, yeah, but like...
It didn't even occur to me, because literally, this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Yeah, but why would you put this here and have all this dialogue in here if it wasn't important?
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
What the fuck? This is my favorite.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection.
What
That's
the
how
fuck?
stupid he is. That old
Fuck you,
drug money.
dude.
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I don't do hookers.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Okay.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just
I'm
about
still
to
moving
leave
around.
because
I'm
there's
not
nothing
dead.
here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Okay.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead.
Well,
They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
but what if I just stay in here for a really long time, though? What if something happens? I like it in here. It reminds me of something. I'm not sure what. I'm not in here that often anymore. I guess we go out and in.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee
Oh,
you can't
broom
do any
closet.
work. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Is TTS broken? Are you talking about like TTS as in like whenever someone donates, or are you talking about whenever you do the 1,000 channel points. Yeah, the redeem? Yeah, the redeem's broken. Sorry. Is there any more dialogue, chat, or am I just wasting my time? I mean, that bucket over there. Can I get your opinion, pizza, on something? Does pineapple belong on pizza? Personally, I don't like it. I don't get offended by people that do. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen on pizza. Worst thing I think I've seen on pizza is probably kiwi. I had to make that. I had to make a kiwi pizza. It's disgusting. What about banana pizza? Get the fuck out of here. Nah. No. Guys, did you guys do anything for Christmas? We celebrated Christmas today. I went and ate with my grandma. We had racist connotations. Talked about politics. That was fun. Yeah, we celebrated Christmas today because everyone's working on Christmas. We went and ate some seafood. And I learned new slurs for black people that I didn't know of until today. So, that's the thing. I'm not gonna say them here, don't worry. Let's just say it starts with a J. And Grandma is she said a quote today that I will never forget. She's going a little loopy, right? She's getting old. She said, "You know, there was a grasshopper that hopped on my car once. We went to the other side of town until it hopped off. It was green. That was it. No preemptive for it. Just, you know, that was it." Grandma knows. Grasshoppers are indeed green. That's true. That's true. Bro, where the fuck am I? Is this gonna happen? Am I being trolled by chat to stay in the fucking closet? I got out of the closet this year. I didn't want to stay in here again. And I'm trying to get Azu to come out of it, bruh. Exit and re-enter. Nothing happened. But I already exited and re-entered. Okay, I guess that's it.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. We go upstairs. Okay. Ooh. The executive. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes, if the bosses suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. What? Yes, I'm clicking the toilet paper. Very nice, very nice. So what am I now? I'm happy for me? I'm still a cat duck, Koriyama. I'm just in... What happened to the pant? Why would you... What does that say? Business strategy is to kill pandas? Why? Why? What the fuck? Oh, an elevator. Can I... Oh. I didn't see this. And let's go up. Thank you for the follow. Will only follow bottoms. What a name. Am I winning, son? I am winning. Bruh. Okay. Go back. Nah, I'm not going back in the elevator. What does that say? I can't read it. I am the most expensive boss? Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Yeah. I don't think it's working, guys.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the
Hello,
device was
Braxton
useless,
Gilbert.
since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Bep, 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 bep. Bep, 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 bep.
2845.
Bep, 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 bep.
Yet incredibly, by
Yeah,
simply
I did
pushing
it.
random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by
Yippee.
sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
How did I know? How would I do it? Okay. It's dark in here.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Okay.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
How's my dad doing? He's doing all right.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
I don't know. We're gonna find out. Oh, it looks a little different. Oh, that's weird. Is it gonna...
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is.
Yeah.
What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again.
I mean, it's kind of cool.
This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that
pretty cool.
keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Okay. You just got back from watching Avatar Ash and Fire. Was it good? Or did you fall asleep? I've heard some people say it, like, you know.
Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Eh.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor?
Yeah, did you?
No.
No, we're
It's
going
time
up the
once
thing.
again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time?
I mean,
the
it could be.
suspense is killing me.
I hope it's the boss's office. You guys think it's the boss's office? Oh, it's a little bit more red. I think. Oh!
Oh my god. It's the boss's office.
Holy shit.
This absolutely changes everything for me.
It does.
Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
Okay. What the fuck?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait! No! I need more time to process.
Oh, okay.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it.
You have?
I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Why, thank you. I know how to make great good book. We go back down the elevator.
Of course. Going back down the elevator. How did
Then-
I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30
Hi, Azrael.
seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Right. Back up. How many total emote slots do we have? 18.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you
Wait, what?
realize it's the anticipation, Stanley.
That's right.
You
It's
and
the
I,
waiting.
We have no way of knowing what will be at the top
That's
of this
right.
elevator.
It could
But
be
the
anything.
suspense,
It could be the
agony
boss's
of
office.
waiting and
It could be a
anticipating
boat.
and having to guess, that's the real thrill.
Right.
I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Okay.
There we
hell
go.
yeah.
Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible.
That's
they want
literally,
big,
yeah.
explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters?
Dude,
Why
it
aren't
could
we
be the
given
Broom
time
Closet,
to
you're
imagine
right.
surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing
Jerry,
right
would you
now.
react to
This is the
Kamen
most
Rider
exciting
Opens?
narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you.
I'm scared
You're
to
the one
do
who took this
music
bold
stuff,
step of
Zachary,
revisiting
but
the exact same
you for
locations
the
over
super
and
chat.
over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it.
Right.
Which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive.
I'll be
That's why
honest,
people
chat.
like you so much, Stanley.
Bro is
Because you're not
yapping.
afraid
I'm
to
not paying
spit
attention
in
to
the
almost
face
any of it.
Tradition. You're a role model, you know.
Uh-huh.
People look up to you. Which
Do
is
do
why-
they really?
Oh, I didn't know when to spring this on
Me.
you, but well, I've
People
gathered
look
a
up
little
to me.
press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning.
Oh,
they really
okay.
look up to you, Stanley.
Really?
I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
good, we're here.
What?
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
All eyes on Stanley. World's healthiest human being. All tricks revealed. How we did it. The pyramids. Live. The guy who went to Mars. Ooh. Nice. Well then. No closet, unfortunately. But you know. An evening worth world peace, baby. Man.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
World's first sentient machine. Ooh, that's pretty impressive. Doing great. A conversation with Alexander the Great. They're very great. And to answer your question, Hemi, am I going to be doing
Right,
more
are
America
you
Research?
ready?
Yes.
I've told them you're going to
Just
speak
not
a
today.
little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart.
Speak from the heart.
Really proud of you, Stanley.
Okay.
Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
All right. Stanley Ryder. Almonds, chair, gum, table, nut bar. All right. I got this. I'm 427. Oh, I have a little chair thingy. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, my little picture. Fuck yeah. All right. Let's do this. Holy shit. I'm overwhelmed. Did I die? Did I just fucking die? What just happened? What? What?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Have I tried staying in yet? That was the first thing I did.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office.
Why
but
is he
it didn't
saying
make
that?
a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
There's an
Click
achievement?
A door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth?
Wait, really?
No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Okay.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment. A willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. 417. Okay, 417. Where's 417? Hey. 41441. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere.
Hell yeah.
Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Okay. 415.
Now, back to door number 437.
437.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
We're getting somewhere.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
All right. How do I do that?
Yes! This
there
is
we go.
great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416. 6.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Oh shit, he's getting hype. How's my day going? It's going pretty good.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430!
4, 5.
Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
That was awesome.
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks.
I did.
Really now? What were you thinking?
What was I thinking? Fucking nothing. Nothing is what I was thinking.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We went left last time. Let's go right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Right. We gotta see the lounge.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Can I get a drink? Can I get...
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Is the clock
A
moving?
room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
What business strategy? What are you talking about, noob?
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy, but at last he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
I don't wanna.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired
What was
years
the...
ago.
What's the... Bruh, that ain't... Nah. No. 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 Why? Because that's fucked up. I don't want to... I don't want people to pay for me to do reactions. That's so fucking weird. Do not jump. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the... Wouldn't you just die? Why would they fine you? What? They just fine your family?
But in his eagerness
well.
to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. I am. Very powerful. Also, hi, Thomas. I remembered.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There's a computer in here that I have to like have. There's like, where was it? There was one that I had like, it was like filling up like a bar.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Well, shit, I don't see it anymore. You can't... Wait, what? Why did I just get a... Why did I just get... I just got an achievement for trying to jump. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I don't wanna.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Right.
Wow.
I mean, I don't really like
Yes,
this room. This room is
this room.
bullshit.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Let's go this way this time.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Wait, that's just... No. We're gonna go this way.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Where do we go?
From here, it's, left.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Fuck you, dude. What do you mean? Okay.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly...
Yeah.
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Bro. Where are we going?
Let's see, we went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. We'll go that way then. Do I go behind the... No. Okay, we can't go that way. What the hell is this?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet.
What?
This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your
Okay,
eyes.
close my eyes.
Okay. We just have to get back to Oh, who am I kidding?
All right.
It's all rubbish now.
Can I
The
open
whole
my eyes
story
yet?
Completely unusable. How about rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track.
Can I open my eyes yet?
From the top.
Okay. I guess we're good.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Right.
When Stanley... What? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room
I didn't
with all
even...
the monitors?
No, I didn't even do any...
Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
It's
It was
for
right
real.
here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Adventure. Let's go. You know, this adventure is it's kind of like repeating
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise
mean,
you
it's
there
not that
definitely
bad.
was
I mean,
a
it's
story
okay.
here before. Do we need to restart
found something
the game
new.
again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever
Why would
progress
that
by
work?
starting over and over
I don't think
again.
that...
But it's
Maybe
gotta be
that'll
better
work.
than
I
this.
mean,
Okay, let's give it a shot.
yeah,
Why
do it,
not?
dude. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could
it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. And now there's no doors.
Okay,
What?
yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong.
What?
It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
Okay.
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Maybe. Maybe it's door for 430?
Aha! I knew we'd missed
Wait,
something.
what?
The story. Here it comes.
What the fuck?
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's
What?
head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay. I'm so lost with what's happening. What
Now
the
this-
fuck?
Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is
This is
the
like some
story?
sort of attic.
I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Hey!
Congratulations!
Hell yeah!
I know you put in a lot of hard work.
I
and
did.
it really paid off. So, good job.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all.
What do you mean?
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win
No,
fair and square.
no,
and
I
this was
won.
not one of
You
those
can't take that away from
situations.
me.
Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is.
That's
I don't
bullshit.
Care what might
Give
happen
me
this
back my
time.
win.
I have to restart.
Don't read. Ah! What the fuck is happening?
All right, I've got a solution.
Uh-huh.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
PM.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Okay. I'll do that. Sure. Why not? I like yellow paint in games.
See,
They tell me where to
the
go.
line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
I mean...
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
I mean, I guess.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey
the line doing,
such
bruh?
that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yeah, maybe that'll help. Maybe. Bro, what the fuck is... You might as well play like stuff from Kevin McAvoy, bro. What the fuck is this? Oh, what the fuck?
Cut the music.
Okay.
Go back and look at that fern. Stanley,
okay.
This fern will be very important later in the story.
I'm sure.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. How many leaves are on it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, I think I understand the fern.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
I don't think...
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right?
I think the
story?
line knows where the fuck it's
Is
going,
any of
bro.
this ringing a bell?
Ah! We're back here
no,
again!
not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through...
Oh my god.
Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh, okay. I guess we're going to the line with the line again?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever
okay.
done for us? We're
I mean, it had
people,
cool
right?
music with
Why
it.
can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. This all sounds perfectly doable.
Right,
Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
I don't
just
like this.
me and Stanley forging a new
Is it
path,
just...
a new story.
Oh no,
Well,
it's
it could be
repeating.
anything.
Oh
What do
no.
you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Okay. I guess I'm ready.
Oh no!
Wait,
not
what
you
the fuck?
again. Stanley,
I came
I'd also
into the
like to
seal.
veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay. I guess I guess I just gotta not look at it. Fuck! It's all over. How the hell am I supposed to not? All right. Well, it's going that way. Two doors!
A choice. We get to make a decision.
Hell yeah.
From here, the story is in our control.
Right.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just
All right.
walk in circles for a minute. Okay.
No,
so
I
I
wanna go
know
this
that
way.
each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in
Okay.
turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin.
Right.
So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door
Yes,
lead us to
obviously.
where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
Right.
Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
Fuck is this? I don't even get to choose. Okay. The confusion ending? What?
Oh, hold up. What's this?
Deviate from
The
maintenance
confusion
room.
ending.
End up monitor
You're
room.
telling me
Narrator restarts
that's
the game.
what this
Push
is?
Restart.
It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
Wait. We're on the
That's really
fifth
how
one. We're
all
supposed to
this
restart
goes?
it again now.
It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written
Attempt
here
to make
on
up a
this-
story
this
here. Narrator
thing
restarts the game.
Wall.
Simply black space
Well,
wanders in blackness.
who
Find a
consulted
bookstore,
me?
get bored, and leave.
Why don't I get to
Narrator
decide?
restarts the game.
Why don't I get a say in all
Need
of this?
restart.
Is it really?
Narrator's gone after a long time. Stanley
it can't
dies.
be.
Bruh, what?
I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on.
Okay then.
I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart
Hello,
the
Mega
game. I won't
Size.
do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped?
Oh, okay.
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
Did we win?
Whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I don't know.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know,
Yeah.
I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you
I mean,
agree? I'm not
kinda.
quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination.
It's true.
So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Right.
Well, in the meantime, if you...
Ah, my ear! What the fuck? Damn, what the fuck? Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Okay. How's my day going? It's been alright. You're playing Arc Raiders and that gave
Wait,
you
Stanley
PTSD.
thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped.
Wait,
Surely
what?
I was mistaken.
Wait. The narrator doesn't say that. He usually says, like, the coworker. Hold on.
No, the orders were still missing. For now.
The fuck? Oh, okay. You know, as someone who sees this as a YouTuber, I have to see it.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
It means new stuff.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
No problem.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Yeah, I remember. I was in high school.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, this came out
reimagining of the game
recently,
for
like
consoles
3
and
years
home
ago.
computers.
Oh.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable,
Literally
delighting
just injecting
audiences the world
content
over.
into it.
Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Ooh.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful.
I can't wait.
I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
What type of ultra deluxe
Okay,
content
so
are
far
we
it's
talking
an
about?
elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
It should be. It should be, narrator. It should be. I hope so.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Or,
Oh, it's
there we
moving.
go.
It's moving.
All
Okay.
right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Let's go.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious.
Yeah, very
It's as if
boring
Oh,
so far.
let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Okay. The jump circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
What? We can jump? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, if I hold control and crouch, I can't... Huh. What? What do you mean I have a certain amount? I can't jump. That's bullshit.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
What do you mean I wasted it? I don't...
Another elevator.
What do you mean I
Stanley, I have
wasted-
to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jump scenes.
I agree.
Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's
I mean, that'd be
20
pretty
hours
good.
Of new content
That's
right
pretty
there.
good. That's
Hell,
pretty
I
good.
could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content.
That is
And
a lot of content.
Wait, there's more. Very good. Yeah.
Okay.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
No way.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley?
No fucking way.
This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy
like Monster
dollar.
Hunter
And don't get me
Wilds.
started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore."
Wait, really? Hold on. We are looking at this right now. It actually says. That's crazy. Okay.
What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that'll work.
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
Right.
No frills, no gimmicks.
No gimmicks.
Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Okay. Whoa, what the this is different. Anything I click on? I hate Mondays. Mondays are pretty cool for me. Those are my days off most of the time. Well, that's weird. Okay. Oh,
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
bruh. Okay. I mean, I'm okay with being sus. What is that? Coffee nut and a screwdriver? Okay. Hey! Relial! Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Thank you so much.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be?
Yeah.
Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
True!
So I made something special.
The
and
old
tucked it
game was
away here where
better.
the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
It's so magical. It's so weird. The mix of modern and, like, old.
I call it the memory zone.
Ah.
It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
That seems unhealthy.
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
That seems really unhealthy to bottle up all your, like, you know, things and just be like, ah, I only want to remember the good times, never the bad. How are you supposed to learn anything? That doesn't seem very good. The memory zone, huh? Phone, basket.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release?
What do you mean?
Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched?
Uh-huh.
Back then, video games had integrity.
I don't know
Back
about
then,
that, Chief.
It all meant something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the waste.
Stanley Parable by who? 2013. I remember. Is this Firefox page? Linguists identify 15-year-old ultra-conserved words, the Washington Post. Researchers, 24 words that have sound and meaning have survived the past 15,000 years. 6 components of a great corporation culture. John Coleman, Harvard Business Review. I don't know what website this is. Good times. Let's begin again. Is this a awarded to Stanley Parable? I don't think. I think you might not have gotten this one. I don't think you got the BAFTA, my guy. I think. Oh, that's a cool little thing. It looks like the Last of Us thing, you know, with the chair in the window. Thank you for the follow, Nexus. Ooh, $1. Wow. A trip down memory lane. Smile because it happened. The Stanley Parable Alpha Test. Unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. Go outside, don't play for 5 years. Wait, what? Wait a minute, what? Nominee. Oh, they were actually a nominee for BAFTA? That's crazy. Huh. Why is the same poster here 3 times? New video game releasing today. Creators surprisingly down to earth. Rutgers goes from scandal to new crisis. College show uneven effort to enroll poor. Cost tender new tack to achieve diversity. Business leaders pushing election of council allies. 50% off designer hat. Ooh. A small creature owns the other half. Oh. That's annoying. The fuck happened there? Is that a spoiler? Okay. Stanley Parable deals tough choices. What the fuck is what is this music?
Of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com.
Oh wow, from
James
Destructoid.
Stephanie Sterling
I'm sure
writes,
that.
and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games
Oh my
end
God.
up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created."
This is the biggest
Did you hear
ego
that, Stanley?
stroke.
Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was
yeah.
all of them.
It was
and now
Skyrim, dude.
It's nothing.
It was
It's
better
no
than
games
Call
at
of
all.
Duty.
It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's
Aw.
just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Man, I can relate to that statement of it's just a husk with WoW. Well, the original remake. The original remake, what? What do you mean?
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com.
Okay, 9 out of
The
10.
Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone.
Okay.
To spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories. These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
What's down? What? Why are you like scared? Wait a minute. Does that say Steam? Wait a minute. We've been going and doing reviews. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Yeah, I'm sure there wasn't any bad reviews. Definitely not. Oh. Oh no. Okay.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny.
I'm trying to read the right
It's
A!
a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable. But
I
the
wanted
game
to
is
read
already
that.
Such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have.
Bro,
the
where the
room to
light
stick
even
them.
come? There isn't even a light. Okay. Where'd I go? Nice skybox. Ah, I was hoping I could read these. Damn. Well, the idea
Okay, let's see what
the
this
game
one
is
says.
good.
While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
You do go on
You
for a
can
really
tell me
long
if I'm
time
preachy.
sometimes,
Honestly,
dude.
You can.
You really
Oh,
do.
goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with.
Okay.
You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game.
I can
to make it
imagine.
feel as
I can
light and
imagine.
airy as
Yeah.
Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
Don't.
Perhaps the Stanley parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Wow, don't worry about it. It's okay. I cut out a lot of stuff in my videos. In fact, the video that's coming out tomorrow with 20moo, where we did a meme stream, which was 2 hours, is only like 18 minutes. Or 16 minutes, actually. Don't worry about it. We cut out a lot of stuff. That's fine. Why? Because a lot of the memes were really bad. They were bad, guys. I need y'all to submit more memes that are actually fucking funny.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
A skip button?
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record.
What the hell is that?
Positive reviews of the Stanley parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Right. A skip button. Why do we have to have an entire... Where did the world go?
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it.
Right.
It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people.
True.
And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up.
Well, only if you start
We'll pretend that
going...
I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story, and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture.
Okay.
It went on for nearly 10,000... Oh, you're back.
Did time actually
you were
pass?
only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty
I
of time
can't
for
tell.
me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe
There's
it was
no reason
perhaps
they
one
would
of
put a
my
clock
more
in here,
profound
right?
such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but
So
if I
it's
had to describe it,
about,
I'd
like,
say it was
9
perhaps
o'clock
less
right now?
of a rumination and more of a treatise.
No.
Or maybe a
No, it's
manifesto.
1. Bro, I don't
Look,
remember. I
I'll
don't remember how
outline
to
it for you
read
very
these things
briefly, and
anymore.
You can tell me what you think. Okay.
I think
my
it's
theory
one,
is that any choice you've
like
ever
14.
made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice.
Right.
That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your Greek gift?
Bro, I don't care.
Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't
Oh,
you?
wow.
But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off
Bro,
on a
that's like
thoughtless display
10
of
minutes.
self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least check.
Does anyone know if Cookie 9 changed his Steam review on the Stanley Parable? Does Cookie 9 even exist?
Change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review.
Right.
Merely because of this very situation. Yes.
I actually don't even
think
know if you
that's
can
quite
edit a
likely.
review.
Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review.
That'd be nice.
So that the feature is not widely abused. Look, I would even be okay with Steam
Bro,
altering...
shut the fuck up.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself.
Wait,
about.
it was
It's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest
that
we
literally
not
was like
press
30
the button
minutes.
again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just wait. How do we get out of here?
Wait, where the fuck?
The door
Where the fuck did
Wasn't
the
there
door?
a door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place?
Oh, no.
I don't think one can enter a room
Oh,
without
no.
a door of some sort, or a window
Oh, no.
or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button, to go anywhere other than the skip button.
I'm gonna press it again.
Stanley, Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
It's been gone, bro.
I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times.
Right,
and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen.
Right.
I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again.
You mean you have to sit here?
I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't
and
touch
listen
it,
to
and I have to believe.
nothing?
I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking and thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I could... Oh, Stanley. You're back.
Oh my
You're
God,
back.
how long has
Oh,
it
my
been?
goodness. I have someone
How
to
long
talk
has it
to
been?
again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been
2
sitting here
weeks?
all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right?
Right.
Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't.
How is
even
it not the
close.
same?
Because
It's literally
I know
the same.
You can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing.
So it's
now,
about
Stanley.
control?
I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley, not the outcomes, not the story.
Right.
None of that matters anymore.
You just needed someone to
give it
listen
all
to
up.
you.
I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe...
Hold on, I need to turn off the brightness. It's dark as shit. Wait, where do I do that at? Where the dark, where?
It means I'm real. Maybe I'm not just a fiction.
Whatever.
Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps. Yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time. That if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it.
Be consumed by it.
Oh, hello. It's you.
Hi.
You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year.
Oh my
Never
God.
sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year.
Yes,
Let me
actually.
describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when the...
Oh no. Oh no.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human
you
condition.
do.
But
do
where are the jokes?
just-
Where are the jokes? They bemoaned. They screamed. They gnashed their teeth and said, "Entertain us." It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then,
Oh my
he's
God.
talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us. Now
Oh,
he went,
no.
shut up. It's the inconsistency. It's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine
gonna
with
take
an
my medicine.
uncompromising heart
I'm
the
gonna let him
words that they're
rant.
speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get
Right.
a world where someone will say, "Oh, there should be a skip button."
Yeah,
you
there
should
should
be
be.
able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley parable. We demand it.
I demand
And then,
it.
because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen. The most immediate desires, every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes!
And I'm gonna do it right
seems-
now. It's really quiet.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the
I think we-
the end, is never the end, is never the
I think we
end,
broke
is
him,
never
Chad.
the
I feel
end,
kinda
is never
bad.
the end, is never
I-
the end, is
I'm
never
a little-
the end, is never the
I feel- I-
is never the end, is
I-
never the end, is never the end,
I'm
is
just
never
gonna.
the end,
I'm
is
just
never
gonna. Okay, I guess we go again. What the fuck? It's been so long that the building is crumbling. You think the narrator's dead? At this point? Oh, well that's nice. What the fuck? Well, at least nature is reclaiming it, I guess. There's a nice tree up there, some trees. What? Where did the plants go? What am I hearing? Bro, is this a horror game now? Yeah, it's a horror game. It's a horror game. Let me skip. Let me skip. Let me skip. Oh. Okay. We... Oh my god. I guess we just go straight. Well. That's unfortunate. Does the game just end, or like, do I have to manually reset? Oh, okay. All right, well, I guess... Who's calling?
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work.
Why only
cardboard?
cardboard?
Can you verify that this is correct? Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Okay. Cool. I guess. New content.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Okay. Why y'all keep talking about a bucket?
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
Right.
The original Stanley parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy.
I agree.
So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Wait, what? Wait, is this a sequel or is this a expansion? Wait a minute.
Yes,
What?
you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
The end is never the end again. 427. Investor Showcase. Oh.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
Taste
Ultra
the sequel.
Deluxe. What does it even mean? But the
I don't know,
Stanley
man.
Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement.
Thank you, Ren.
Right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term
Oh, wow.
franchising
That's a nice
potential.
photo right there. They're back. The 2 doors. The 2. New content is out. New content part 2 is in. Old and busted. New hotness. More TSP. Better TSP. Win-win. Sequential mindshare. Paradigm shift synergy. Brick and mortar approach. Envelop. Client-centric marketing. The color red. Leverage holistic value. 1 to 2. I'll be honest, guys. The color red, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good color to get people's attention. It is. TSP2 logo ideas. I like that one. Thanks for attending my meeting. Oh shit! 2 ferns! It was important! Okay.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be.
Right.
But let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Right, so...
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
It's true, sequels are good. Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Batman Arkham Asylum 2, which is just City, Divinity Original Sin 2, Doom 2, Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar. Wait, that's actually a thing. That's a cap. Nah. No. 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 I saw the investor showcase. This way to the show floor. Ooh, a show floor. New features, huh? The light board said it was good. Why would it lie? Nah, 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 nah. Ooh.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Okay. Do we have like a map or something? Office decoration. Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. The button that says the name of the player that is playing. Let's avoid that one. I can see why you wanted me to something about a bucket. Office decorations, infinite hole. Okay, we're gonna get the bucket first because a lot of you have been hype about the bucket for no reason.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it.
Engendered.
Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game.
Okay.
It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Ooh.
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms.
Dissonance.
And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a
Okay,
try.
cool. So the bucket is literally a tool to double the endings. Okay. Kites, I'm back. I got pain meds for the finger I lost at the start of this month. Wait, what? How the fuck did you lose your finger? I'm sorry. What? Also, how do I pick this up? Why are you laughing?
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma?
Oh,
as
really?
well. I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Oh.
The benefits of the
What?
bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and
Bucket's
more
pretty cool.
await you in the Stanley Parable too.
Well then. I am now attractive because I have a bucket. Hell yeah.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
Hold on. For some odd reason...
That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Whatever.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But
Okay.
I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Happy 12th birthday, step niece! Or get well someday. What the fuck? Why? Choose the one I don't want. Okay, well, I don't want this one.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get
Yeah!
well someday it is.
Hell yeah. Thank you. That's actually super helpful. I'm assuming that'll help.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Hold on, I just realized something. 1 second, chat. I'm so sorry. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Okay. What's over here? Hole like the infinite hole.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever.
I don't know about that.
Infinite falling.
I have
You can
never
fall
seen an
until
infinite
the
hole in
end
a
of
video
time,
game
if
before.
you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
That'd be crazy. I have the bucket, that's right. The no hole can scare me.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top.
No, I
and
wanna
we
see if
can
there's a
continue
bottom.
Onward.
No. I am not. I want to prove that it's infinite.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
I don't wanna.
Okay,
I can move
Stanley,
midair.
I don't know quite
Sweet.
how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is.
It is pretty deep.
It's an extremely deep hole.
Like that's
I don't want anyone to say
crazy.
that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity.
What the fuck just happened to the...
From one
what?
perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the
Yay!
hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling.
I am.
What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean.
Really?
Why don't
I
we
didn't
just
say
put
anything.
all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly.
No, it's just a very
If that
deep
works
hole.
for you,
That's all it is.
Then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole, and we can move on.
What was the
I'll
teleport
just be up
button?
here when you're ready.
Oh, it's G.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
But hole.
Oh, for heaven's... You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of...
Wait.
Oh.
We got here
Did
way
the hole
faster.
seem even shorter to you this time?
The
I
fuck?
couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean,
We did.
Admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Okay.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime.
I mean, but I want to go back in the hole. Also, whenever he said that he must seem to really like holes, I was drinking something and it came out my nose. You want to stuff that hole? Brother.
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where...
It is
Wow.
significantly
Okay.
shorter.
Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite.
Yeah, it's way shorter.
I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep.
Oh, yeah,
even by the
definitely not.
lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here?
Ah.
Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something.
Okay.
Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Okay.
Well, there it is.
Whoa.
Shame of my lie has come
Okay.
to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole.
Bro,
at
it's like a
this point.
divot.
It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot.
Yeah. I still like it though.
How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge?
Yeah.
You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Okay. But I want to stay in the hole. What'll happen if I just stay here? I mean, I enjoy my hole being stuff, but I don't necessarily. I mean, I wouldn't mind. Let's move on. Let's move on from that topic. G isn't working.
Is the teleport button not working?
It's not working.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again.
Yeah, it's not working, dude.
Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out.
What?
Goodbye, Stanley.
What?
You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get
Bruh.
to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I
Okay.
hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
All right, bye, narrator. Well, it's just me and you now, chat. In the bucket. Me, you, the hole in the bucket. Oh, wait, what? What's happening? What's happening? Oh my god. It's moving. Wait, is it gonna become infinite? This is the real infinite hole. What the fuck? F to change your perspective. Ah! Oh. What the fuck? Wow. Just fucking change your perception. Change my reality? What the fuck? Oh, puppies! Yeah, we're gonna stay here. Change myself. What? Ah! What the fuck?
Stanley!
What?
Oh, good, you're awake. It
What?
seems you had sort of dozed off there,
What?
drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley.
Why not?
Because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused
What a
on the
dickhead,
hole?
dude.
From the looks of
I
things,
can't sleep.
you and I will have many,
Isn't
many
that like a
years
war
here in
crime?
this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
Oh wait, is it going again? Oh, never mind. Okay.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Okay, the button that says the name of the player that is playing the... Fuck, we're gonna have to do it, aren't we?
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself,
I'm so
what
scared
do
that it's gonna
players
say my
really
real name,
want?
dude.
And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Okay. I'm so scared.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of
not
course, in
Jim.
the final game, this button will say your name, whatever
It's
name
not
that is.
Jim.
Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really
Okay,
simulate
okay,
the full
okay.
experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
I am Jim.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim.
I am
Sleeping
Jimothy.
and waking as Jim. Falling in love and
Theoretically.
being heartbroken as Jim. Seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim. And as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are
Right.
you really, truly Jim
I
right
am
now?
Jim.
If so, then
We
please
are Jim.
step forward and press the button. Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you!
So
The button
stupid.
described you. Do it again. Do it again. Jim. It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2,
Oh.
it would still be worth
Booba
the
time.
money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Okay. Jim.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm
Jim.
putting the Jim button away.
No.
Otherwise, soon
Jim.
you'll start to lose
Jim.
all sense
Jim.
of who
Jim.
you
I'm
actually
Jim.
are.
I'm Jim. Jim. Fuck. Well, damn. Jim is gone. Time for you to be sent to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo. And I sat up a banana, and that's when it changed. I changed my life.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2.
Yeah, that would kinda- that would
actually
work.
Save me the
That would
work
work.
of finishing this feature.
That would work.
An
Epilogue.
epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it would go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Okay. Cool. Please, no screenshots. Red is the new orange. Oh my god, I just got like... Holy nostalgia. Okay. That's... Oh, okay then. Wow. So if y'all don't know what this sound is, because some of you probably never had a landline, whenever someone was calling and you were on the internet on your computer, you would hear that sound on your headphones or your speakers, and then the phone would ring. I'm not kidding. That's a real thing. That's crazy. Holy fuck. Okay. Jumps feet in drawer 2659. Thank you for the follow. You're really committed with the feet, huh? Merch. Ooh. Speaking of merch, guys, did you not guys know I have merch? You could do ! merch in the chat to go look at it. And it'll give you a link, even on YouTube right now. You could do that. I saw the new content, the Stanley Parable 2. 2, the end is never the end again. This t-shirt is best new feature. It's a pretty good feature. Pretty good feature. Did it show up on the YouTube one? I guess it didn't. Weird. Here, I'll post it. There you go. Where else can we go? We got the bucket. We did that. We saw epilogue thingy. Oh, the jump button. The jump circle thing.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well.
Yeah, but I can't. I don't have any more.
You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
Yeah.
Oh well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
That's annoying. I need another... Wait, I can get another bucket? Can I get another bucket? I don't think I can. Yeah, no bucket merch. Tip it, tip it, tip it, tip it, tip it. The infinite hole, we've been there. Free, new, and easy achievement. Ooh. It has been 5 minutes. Goodbye, Booba.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident?
Yeah.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement.
Oh, sweet.
Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified.
Bruh.
This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the
Come on!
to at last satisfy
Fix
the hordes
it!
of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
We hear you, gamers. Damn. I thought maybe I just had to, like, hold it down or something, but no. Fuck. It's literally just... Why would they even... Okay.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
What is this? Collectibles. Ooh.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game.
What is this
Stanley
soundtrack?
Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward
What
for
the
collecting all of them. I don't
Amazing.
want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up.
Uh-huh.
You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
True. Oh, there's 6 of them. Okay, we got 1 out of 6. Okay, just darkness down that way now. Cool.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward.
Yeah, that's
for it.
always the worst, bro.
Absolutely tragic.
Like, I just want to collect things. Like, just let me do it. Let's see. This map. The button that says the name, yeah, merch. Settings World Champion. Settings World Champion? Wait. Hold on, where's the jump circle? Where's Settings World Champion? Maybe it's up here. Settings World Champion. They're like... Is there like a thing here? Or for... there's... It doesn't work, guys. I don't know what to do. Whatever. Moving on! I think that was it. We can just leave now. Doop, 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 doop.
All right.
Doop.
Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yeah. No screenshots. This is a big theater.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do
was
you
all right.
like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. Well,
Wow.
I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never
Cool.
mind. Hold
What
on.
an amazing
Let me do
game.
a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Ooh, this is better. This is way
Who
better.
am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
I mean, they're pretty cool.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted
Well,
fans to love it. No
just
matter how
make
good
the
these
first
gags
game
are,
again.
they wouldn't stand on their own.
But
they would
better.
need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait.
Just do what COD
Maybe
does every year.
that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Carefully, of course. With respect.
Yes.
With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
Right.
Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen.
It would need to be something
a
good.
title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2.
Ooh.
Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Okay. Oh, wow. This is actually really cool. I like that a lot. So we're actually playing Stanley Parable 2 now. Not Stanley Parable, the Ultra Deluxe.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley
Night,
worked for a company
oh,
in
the
a big building
balloons!
where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat
Oh
at
my
his desk
God.
in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Right.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. Stanley was happy.
Yeah.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions,
Get well someday.
call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
It's pretty bad.
Shocked, frozen solid,
Can I move
Stanley
yet?
found himself
Can I
unable to
move?
move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses,
Okay.
he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
All right.
All of his co-workers were
Oh my
gone.
God, the
What did it mean?
boxes!
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, so many boxes. Is that the bucket?
Stanley picked up the bucket.
We're going back to the office. I can't open it. Oh.
Stanley pressed the bucket upon every little thing in the office. Nothing responded to the bucket's touch, but it did little to discourage Stanley's belief in the magic of the bucket.
Damn it. Oh well.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Let's follow the narrator.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and
Talk
comfort
less.
now more than ever. Perhaps
get
his
fired.
boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passively, aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Let it ball up inside you. Awesome. Great advice.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it?
I can.
The broom closet. It wants the bucket.
Wait, what?
You can feel that?
You
can't
can't have my
The aura
fucking
of jealousy?
bucket?
It's as clear as day. This broom closet
No.
believes it deserves the bucket.
No!
I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in.
I won't.
Don't hand over the
It's
bucket.
my bucket.
I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now. But
Right.
you have to be strong.
I am.
This is your bucket. This is
It's
your
mine.
companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how
What?
low the broom closet has sunk
Fuck
that it has
you,
to
broom
resort to this
closet.
stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to
It's
hand over
mine.
the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons.
Wait, why?
Even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait.
You raise this to
Now
broom
the
closets?
broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends.
No.
That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient. That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing
What do you-
manner.
what do you
Well,
mean?
I never.
No.
Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really
you.
tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together.
I mean-
Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
I got the bucket and
Okay, I've got you something which I think
okay.
will help settle this debate
What
once
what
and
is
for
it? What
all.
is it? What is
Here
it?
we go.
Oh.
There.
I'm blocking it. Hold on.
No more debate.
Property
no more
of
discussion.
Stanley.
Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
Sweet. We got a sticker on our bucket now.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate.
What is it?
You see? I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket.
Right.
That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket. There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
It's a bucket. I see.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Okay. Anything different here? Oh, hello.
You found one of them. One of the
Hey,
miniature
let's
Stanley
go.
figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting
Yeah,
all
definitely
of these.
no reward.
Only the intrinsic
None whatsoever.
pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Okay. I will. I will. Can I not go through here with the bucket? Why not? That's dumb.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Well, I have my bucket.
Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
True. Stanley would have
Now,
fucking
in his
fucked up.
darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would. And he knew it. The two of them were inseparable.
No, I don't remember the passcode at all.
At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
2845. Okay. 2845.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Yeah, I did
Was
it.
The bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Okay. I'm so lucky, dude. Another one.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier
Yeah,
name
Stanley
for these
figurine's
things. What
kind of
about
long.
Mini stands.
Mini stands?
Stanley figs. What about Stanlerines?
Stanlerines is pretty
I think
good.
I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Yeah. Or Stanfig. Chad, what do you think? What would you name the collectible if you were able to name it? Go back up the elevator again, but we've already done that ending.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Everything will be okay. Everything will be
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Oh, okay. Escape. Hey, One Wing Hero, thank you for the $50 super chat. Thank you so much.
Your new bucket friend. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Smile.
Christmas to you too. Thank you so much.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
I don't know. Probably we've seen this before.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
Ooh.
Everyone in the office was being videotaped.
Mary
monitored like
Chrysler.
guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears.
The bucket? What?
Cradled it gently, reassuring
No, it's
it
okay,
that
Bucket.
everything would be
It's
fine.
okay. Don't cry, Bucket. It's okay. You have work on Christmas? It's a quiet shift? Damn. I'll be streaming on Christmas.
Was the bucket
So-
under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
True.
These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
What would the bucket want to do if it was sentient? Do we think that the bucket would enjoy Booba? What do you think, chat? Do you think that the bucket would enjoy Booba or not?
He screamed into the bucket.
Is
He
the
couldn't
bucket
accept
bi,
it. His
gay,
own life in someone
or
else's
straight?
control. Never.
As an arrow.
He squeezed the bucket tighter.
Is the bucket
His
a
one
boy or a
friend
girl?
in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
The bucket likes men.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls
That's
for
right.
good.
We're gonna
Two
dismantle
best
them.
friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world.
Exactly.
They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Nice, dude. Let's take off the system power.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
Is it over?
Yes!
What?
They had done it! Stanley
We're
and the bucket
free!
had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate.
Oh,
Stanley
shit.
wanted to sneeze in every country.
Why
on Earth.
that's a
Both
weird
of them
dream.
wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end.
Why the fuck would they
True,
do that?
It was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support.
Oh, it stopped.
What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
Were we not about to go?
An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty. Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
No.
Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket. Needed
What the fuck?
soothing warmth
No!
of the bucket. Will go to any lengths not to part with the bucket. No, no, no. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Not while this building has anything to say about it.
Damn it.
Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least,
the total
at least he
darkness
has the bucket.
With the bucket,
To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
What was I about to find out? Oh. Bro, so I just sat in darkness with my butt? That sucks. What the
meeting
hell?
room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room.
All right,
and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Let's see if the bucket likes Booba. Let's see.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Let's go this way again. What the fuck? How do we find them? A large room, lots of boxes. Stairs, something to do with stairs. Somewhere both red and blue. Is this some kind of game? There must be a point to this. 5, there must be. Gotta collect them all. I want to go home. I want them so much. There will be cleaning of this wall required. Who are you? 666 lol. There will be a reward for finding them all. There will be. To quote Obi-Wan.
Coming
Hello
to a
there.
staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
All right. But the stairs go down at the stairs leading up to the boss's office. Oh shit!
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think,
Biglies.
Stanley?
Biglies
What
are pretty
name
good.
better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm
Okay.
sure it will come to me.
Run a chat. So, oh, okay. Let me hold on. It's gonna be on Twitch only though. Circular. Hold on. Name for collectible. Stanlerine or Figly. All right, chat. Vote.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that.
Right.
And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he
True,
believed
actually.
everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then, something occurred to Stanley.
Oh no, it's
Maybe,
looping.
he thought to himself,
Oh, no.
maybe I am crazy.
Oh,
He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought.
Wait, what?
Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for
Wait a
me
minute.
in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket.
Wait, what?
It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no
What?
good
No!
will come from this. Who
Where's
knows
my
what
bucket?
sorts of bizarre
Where's my bucket?
hallucinations Stanley might experience without the
Where's my bucket?
psychologically
I need my
grinding
bucket.
presence of his bucket.
I need my bucket.
Indeed. Now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was,
Where's
of
the
course,
bucket?
very odd. And now he felt himself floating off the ground.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
gracious.
Why am I?
Without my
what?
bucket,
What
I've
the
gone
fuck?
truly mad.
What
Where
the-
is it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley!
Bucket!
It's me, the bucket!
Bucket!
Could it truly be? He rushed forward from
Oh
room
my
to
God.
room, passing by one bucket after the
Oh
next.
my God.
None of them were his. None of them
Where's
were
the
his
one with the
special
sticker?
bucket.
Come to me, Stanley! Find me!
He had to find the bucket.
I
He
need
had
your
to return to
grounding
his old
presence
friend.
bucket.
It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket
Where?
was inside of him all along. It was incredibly painful. Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
Oh my God.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Wait, what? What the fuck? What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk
She
was
got a
interrupted
bucket.
by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course.
Oh,
he'd
right,
gone
right.
mad,
That's the
ranting
reason he
and
went
raving
crazy.
about a narrator
Yep.
describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him.
Oh.
Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be.
That's crazy.
And she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work.
Yeah, that's someone else's problem.
Would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself. My life kicks ass.
My life
And
kicks.
she backflipped all the way.
Oh
to
wow,
work.
that's super impressive. What? What? Well, it looks like the bucket doesn't like Booba, guys. We had Booba out, and the bucket disappeared. That's unfortunate.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps the confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Don't take the oh, I took the bucket, so too late.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Why are y'all cheering that the bucket is gay? Large room with lots of boxes. Oh, you like the Christmas outfit? Rikana, I'm glad. Alright. Let's see. Oh, well.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the
gay,
boss's
I see,
office.
Echo. I see. Thank you for the 100 bits. How am I doing? I'm doing good, Layla.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer
The
luck.
bucket told me.
Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Yes.
Was the bucket guiding him? Yes. This is certainly the most logical explanation.
Exactly. Is there a bucket VTuber? Alright. I have a feeling there's another ending if we just follow this and we hit.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
And we hit no, or like we turn it on or whatever, instead of off.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Oh, there we go.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the
Slay.
office was being videotaped, monitored
Indeed.
like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything
The bucket's
like this,
like, holy
and it very
shit,
nearly
dude.
burst into tears.
No,
as
it's
Stanley
okay, don't
stared at
cry,
its center,
bucket.
reassuring it that everything would be
Fall
fine.
into the pit? Wait, can you fall into the pit? How? You can fall into the pit? How do you fall into the pit? I can't jump. Oh. Hold on.
But just as Stanley was about to
There we
proceed
go.
further into the mind control facility, he tripped and fell over the railing and into the dark void below.
Hell yeah.
Thankfully, he fell directly onto the bucket, which safely cushioned his fall. Now, what to do next, Stanley wondered.
Stanley and the bucket could find no way out of this enormous pit, and so eventually they decided that the best thing to do would be to simply get comfortable down here.
Yep. Time to build a house.
So they set up a little couch and relaxed.
Oh my god.
It really wasn't so bad down here. A bit cold, perhaps.
Yeah.
After some time had gone
Ooh.
by, they installed a few shelves as well.
Nice.
And a sort of kitchenette that was useful for when the bucket was
Yippee.
craving paninis.
Paninis.
But it wasn't until the rugs and the standing lamps came in that it really started to feel like a home.
That's pretty
In fact,
good.
after some time, Stanley realized
We need a bed,
that it
though.
had been ages since he had even thought of the mind control facility at all. He'd never gotten to fully explore what was up there, never been able to unearth the many mysteries of the mind control facility.
Whatever.
This lack of closure began to eat at him. Soon he was dwelling on his regrets.
But we have
and the state
a
of their
bucket.
home slowly decayed as Stanley became withdrawn and neglected the cleaning.
We have the bucket though.
It unsettled the bucket deeply. Stanley wasn't usually like this. The bucket tried to reach out to him again and again, but to no avail. All Stanley could think about, all he could talk about, was going back, doing
Oh,
it
no.
over again,
Oh, no.
staying on the path. It was a mistake to leave the path. It was a mistake. It was a mistake.
It was a
I
mistake.
need to do what the narrator says. I need to see the true ending. This made no sense at all to the bucket, which was simply trying to live its life down here as comfortably as possible.
Right.
Yet Stanley was unconsolable.
The
This isn't an
bucket
ending.
gave up.
This is just a hole in the ground.
Ah.
The bucket sighed. True, it wasn't an ending. But it's where we happen to be. And maybe, possibly, if we accept the reality of things, maybe this will become an ending eventually. It's what the bucket was counting on.
What do you wait? What?
The two of them waited for a very long
What?
time.
The bucket was counting on this? What? Huh? Thank you for the follow, Princess Kitten.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
The bucket literally waited for me to starve.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
I wonder. I remember in the original, you can. Hold on.
Yes, whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear.
Oh, no.
We've done it. We've escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator. At last, out here in the white void, we are alone.
We're
now,
alone.
And for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self.
The bucket began to tell
you gonna-
Stanley
gonna-
of its life and its
are you
history,
gonna, like, transform?
of the countless wars it witnessed,
The
desecrating
wars?
the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's
Wow.
own complicity therein, of sadness and regret, and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken
I'm sorry,
to curb
Mr.
the
Bucket.
madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger, of hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity,
Okay.
and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could
more.
have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself.
Wait, what?
Perhaps if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception. This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He screamed.
You're a bucket!
To this, the bucket furrowed its brow.
No,
Said the bucket.
What?
not since the evil wizard Gambhorata
What?
first
What the
ensnared me
fuck
in his
is
machinations
happening?
as payback for the sacred amulet I stole from his treasured vaults. I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of... No!
Stanley screamed even louder this time.
This is stupid! You are a bucket!
He's a bucket.
This is so stupid! Why are we even doing this?
As Stanley screamed and screamed and screamed, the bucket revealed its true form.
Oh, no.
Transforming into a mighty beast
A
of
mighty
untold
beast.
power, its fangs glistening like...
Oh. Oh, shit.
My God, Stanley, You did it.
We beat
You
the bucket.
saved us from the bucket. Thank God you already had all 12 emblems of sages and knew the incantations to summon their true power. Otherwise, we would have easily been overwhelmed by the bucket's power. I'm speechless. You've demonstrated such bravery here today. Come, let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket, nor the dark magic cast away inside of it.
I don't even know anymore, bro.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Apparently.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Apparently Stanley was an anime protag, bro. Also, I think there was one more thing we needed to input. Oh,
Stanley
damn,
picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around.
Don't. Y'all gotta tell me sooner. I'm sorry. I'm used to picking up the bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Well. Oh man, where's Azu at? He's
Stanley
playing
upstairs to
It
the
Takes
boss's
Two
office.
with a friend of his. Azu is the bucket. I didn't know that. Wait. Y'all said I could.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. The bucket did not react, except perhaps a tiny glow of warmth. Subtle, yes, but an unmistakable spark from somewhere deep within. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Yay!
Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Bucket.
Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3.
Yes,
I want to
there
go back
was.
so I can try pressing the number 3
We gotta
again.
press the number 3.
The bucket said nothing.
Wait, what? Why is the bucket not talking to me?
This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him?
That's bullshit.
Once Stanley... Here we are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number 3 over and over and over.
One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, do I just keep doing this? All right, let's go back
the
down.
bucket had missed something. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly. No, said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see. Feel the happiness
You gotta feel it.
He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
Three.
Here we go, said Stanley. This time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion.
The bucket
He
doesn't love
wielded
us?
the number 3
No.
like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time, he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind.
Hello,
Anything
Thomas.
to let him know that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all. Only silence.
Bro, this bucket's a
Crushed
piece of
by a
shit.
wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
It's so dumb. Fuck you, bucket. We're gonna go back down and we're gonna go back up, and I'm gonna convince you that the number 3 is important.
Stanley and the bucket were so close. They'd always been there for one another. Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's? The question caused Stanley to ruminate the whole way down the elevator. He knew that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
Bet the YouTube heart word will be bucket. Sure. If anyone comments on this video, I'll heart. If you leave bucket. Yeah, me now. Funny. Yeah.
Said Stanley. I know what to do. I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart. He decided right then and there that he would hold a press conference where he would speak to the public on all matters relating to pressing the number 3 over and over. He would
that would
elaborate
convince the
fully on
bucket.
what the number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive when pressing it. Then the bucket would be able to see his joy through the eyes of others. It would
True.
get to see the world react to this discovery of Stanley's. And it would be through the public eye that the bucket would finally understand Stanley's work. For months, he advertised and marketed his press conference, building excitement around it, developing and rehearsing it, until it couldn't be refined a single measure further. When the big day arrived, Stanley was as prepared as he'd ever been for anything in his life.
To the stage. 3.
This was it. One last chance to win the bucket over.
We gotta
One
tell him about it.
opportunity to share a true connection with a loved one.
If you comment bucket 3,333 times, I'll bucket your bucket.
There was no one here.
Wait, what?
Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley
No.
speak, to listen to him talk about what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and over.
Why?
He was unloved, uninteresting, he was a failure. And in that moment, Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously. There would be no connection, no deeper understanding.
No.
The bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant. They spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since
Why?
that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long conversations about passion and pursuit,
Why would it-
only a silence that consumed the space between friends.
That's so sad.
And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
No. No. Oh my god. That's so fucked. Why would they do that? Hi, Lunar Snug.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand.
All right.
It was only a matter
No
of time
bucket
before he
taking.
found the others, wherever they were.
No bucket taking.
Just a matter of time.
All right, computer. I think that was it. But the bucket it cost you? We have to... It was the one in my office? Oh. Wait, can I not open it? Oh. That's dumb. All right.
When Stanley came to a set
Which
of
way,
two
chat?
open doors,
Which way
he
do we
entered
go?
the door on his left.
Which way? Should we go to the right? I think we go right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace? Its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker.
Okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I don't want to.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
How do we get to that? Okay. Okay.
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly
One
gotten
more!
all of the Figler and Marines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one. And then the first number
Yay!
will equal the second number. And that
Will be it. That's
We'll
it.
be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them.
And now we have all of them.
We have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler and Marines. None of us can.
None of us. Okay. Where the fuck is this?
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun.
What?
So far off the beaten path that it seemed the. You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you?
I
kind of all the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording. It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate
That's not good.
It must be so
it's really bad.
Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much
What
more
do you mean?
exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do.
Bruh, fuck you.
Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your
I didn't
fault.
do anything. I just hear. Okay. Cool.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped.
Bucket.
The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off on another thrilling adventure together. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
Bucket,
This was
bucket,
not
bucket,
the correct
bucket,
way to the
bucket,
meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place
It
to
was.
be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Nice. Good job, Bucket.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Bucket is
Stanley
never
took the
wrong.
door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
But I want to go with the bucket over here.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
Why does he
The
do
cargo
that
lift,
voice?
yes. Go there. Go to the cargo
Go to the
lift.
cargo lift? Okay, okay.
Good, said the bucket. Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Wait, what's over there?
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Okay. Your stepdad's coming home with ice cream? Hell yeah, dude. What kind of ice cream? You getting mint? Chocolate chip? Vanilla? Vanilla?
No, stop. Look
Wait.
there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says,
Where?
no buckets past this point.
Oh, that's
Stanley,
bullshit.
How could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here?
Why would I?
What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket?
Merry
and what
Christmas,
isn't a
Dark
bucket?
Bulgin.
I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket.
But this is a bucket.
Please, step in here for a moment.
I have the sticker on it.
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm
Is
showing
this a
you
game
is
show?
a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us
Okay.
everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin. Item 1. Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a hologram of a bucket.
Wait,
Not
how?
an actual bucket.
Okay.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Right. Got it.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
This has to be a bucket now. It's gotta.
Correct. This is a bucket. Item 4. Is this a bucket?
I mean, technically. Oh, what?
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor.
I don't know,
It's an
bro.
enormous machine that
I don't
tills
know.
the earth. I think this was a gimmick. How on earth did you
What?
manage to screw it up?
I fucking-
Absolutely incredible. Let's
You
just
can
move on
you
to
can
the next
fill
one.
it with stuff. You can put shit in it.
Is this a bucket?
Wait. Wait. No.
Correct. This is a bucket.
There's a bucket now. I don't. Great. Awesome.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
Yes. Well, no. No, because the bucket. If it is, then why does my bucket have the bucket sticker that tells me that it's a bucket? That doesn't have a sticker, so that's not a bucket.
Trick question. Both.
Wait,
Gotcha.
how is it both? Wait, what? What's next?
Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. Should be around here somewhere.
How is it both? That's not a bucket.
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true. Unless, is that what you think?
Maybe it is.
Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
Yes.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago, I could answer these questions with confidence.
God.
And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Am I a bucket?
Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with.
I mean,
I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart.
I think I'm a bucket, yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
No!
Okay, here we go.
No! You can't do that.
What happened? Is everything gone?
Oh God, did
Why
he
did
erase?
everything disappear?
That's because everything's a bucket.
Every single thing in the game was a bucket.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all.
Yeah, so you're not
And
a bucket.
You, Stanley, you're still
Oh,
here. You're
so
not a bucket either.
I guess I was wrong.
Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets.
Well then.
Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue. But it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game.
Yeah, it's gone.
Tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
Okay.
And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person?
That's true.
All right, here we go.
All right, chat. We gotta go through this place over here.
All
Oh
of
wait,
his
no,
coworkers
fuck.
were gone.
Computer.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I keep
Perhaps
forgetting.
he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace
Thank you for
of
the
his
follow,
coworkers.
Devella. Let's not take the bucket this time.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach. Giddy but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
You know,
I
Azu
realize
thinks
that
I have
investing your trust in
ADHD.
someone else
I don't
can
think
be
I do.
difficult,
Do
but
I, guys?
The fact is that the story has been about
don't
nothing
think I
but
do.
you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something.
Welcome
Do you
back,
have zero
Mammoth.
consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me
Why
prove
do you-
it.
why-
Let me
what-
prove that I'm on your side.
Ah.
Give me a chance. And there it is. The last Stiggly Wiggly.
Yeah!
Savor this moment,
Stiggly
Stanley.
Wiggly. Wait,
this is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that.
Yeah, I can't
So,
do that, dude.
Instead, I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Cool. Sweet.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Wait. But the bright door, okay.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
There it is.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Wait.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't
There's
even
a
finished
source
building this
and
section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first
This
place.
is like
broken rooms, exposed developer
this reminds
textures.
me of
Is this
Day
what
of
you
Defeat,
wanted?
like
Was it worth
custom
ruining the entire
servers.
story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
A gun would be
Work
pretty
with me.
cool.
You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Or maybe
Tell you
like a
what,
bucket or
let me
something
take a
like
stab
that.
in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Wow.
Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I mean,
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now,
Okay.
tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I mean, more choices doesn't necessarily make it good.
A one? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a one?
Yep.
That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Okay.
To be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Which
Let's
is
take a look.
the Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Wait, in 2 seconds? Awards won. Open door. Wow. Did you know that 21.3% players skip the intro sequence? Only 3. Bruh. What? You gotta be shitting me. It is not a coat hanger on my head. It's antlers.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
No.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Oh, really?
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
What is the game?
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
Oh, what the
You
fuck?
click the button to move him back to the right. And if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But
Right.
of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So
Wait,
why don't
why?
you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oh, that's so annoying. Nah.
You heartless bastard.
Ah!
Did you do
What?
it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
I just don't
Because
want to
if
do
it's
it for
the
4
latter, I don't
hours,
know what to
dude.
do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey,
No problem.
since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain?
Oh, what are we gonna play? Minecraft?
What do we have here?
Or maybe like Oblivion?
Yes,
I was thinking about
this
playing
seems like
Oblivion,
it'll work. Let's give it a
the
shot.
remake. Oh my god.
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower. Perhaps
You know
for
what's
some
funny?
Sort of twisted, erotic
This is
purpose.
Firewatch.
Yes, that must be it.
I was
what a fascinating
asking
venture into the
Ozu
experience of total mental
what
depravity.
game I should play
So far,
today.
I love everything about this game, Stanley, and it seems there's even more.
He
Come,
suggested
let's venture
Firewatch.
outward and see what else is out there.
Oh, I need a drink. Oh, god damn it. Clorox with a K, huh? I guess we can keep going. It's so weird that this works in the source engine.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
Yeah, it's an open world game, dude.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off. Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close
No!
call.
Let me out!
I nearly wandered off into that thing, that big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any.
Let me out!
Thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
Oh, where are we going
Preferably
next?
something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Papers, Please? Paper Please has walls. I was also thinking about playing that today.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Oh, okay. Bruh.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what
Why-
I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to
But-
run around
but
in. There
I'm
isn't
ju-
any possibility that you could get lost here.
But
Now
I'm not a
this
car.
is game design.
I'm not a...
Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
I'm so slow.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball
Oh,
of some
no.
kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
Yeah,
Stanley,
sports ball.
I think it's sports ball. Oh, what
Yep.
fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're going faster.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story
it
that I
fell.
worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls make
Bye.
for an even... Hold on. What are you doing?
Goodbye, narrator.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
I don't want ya. It's dark. Oh, okay. Wait, what? What the fuck is this? There's light over this way. 425. 427. This looks like a Half-Life mod. Kinda. Like the chair, the clock. Looks like it's made in Gmod. Okay, well.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
I'm pretty happy with it.
He's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
Yes.
Once this ends, after it all comes to a close.
Thank you, 20, for the raid.
The end will be here
Thank you.
Very soon.
I mean, how was stream? What were y'all playing?
Wait.
Were y'all playing more Minecraft today? I fucking... you reacted to American Wizard? Oh boy. Be warned. After you react to one, they're gonna be begging for more. And they won't stop bugging you about it. Where's the next one? Where's the next one? When's the next one? Wait, what the fuck?
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things.
Okay.
It's those figurines. Those figglers.
Right.
I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life?
I mean,
didn't it fill
not
you
really.
to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to.
It was
be
like any
telling a
other
story,
Ubisoft
but
game.
won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone?
The memory
I would
zone.
love nothing more than to revisit the figurines, just one more time.
Okay. Let's relive the memory zone chat, but with Booba this time, yeah? Let us relive it. When is the next America Wizard? Probably this Saturday, if I had to guess.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible.
Wait.
And then we had no idea of how many of them we'd find.
Wait,
Sure,
is there
it
another
sits
one?
right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
7 out of 7. Wait, what? What? What?
And here was a second Stanley. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom. You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Something's wrong with the collectibles.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember?
The third one. I believe it was the boss's office.
Hey, that's exactly right. It was here, behind the boss's office. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
Really? Is that true? It's probably not true.
Let's see, what came next? Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room. Oh,
What?
well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
Yeah, sure. I guess. Whatever. It's a weird pink room. Hello, Echo.
This was the 5th mini-stand, and this one was really something special. It was in the warehouse. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
What? What the fuck? Where's the registered hypercam, dude? Where is it? Unregistered hypercam 3, where is it? It's mini stand number 5. You found it near the cargo lift. Thanks for watching. Wow. Amazing.
Takes you back, doesn't it?
It does.
I
It
spent
really
a lot
does.
of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
I should have Azu do an outro like that for one of my videos.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors.
Yep.
This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind.
It was the most
Perhaps
recent one.
because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others.
Yeah, 12 out of
Who
6
can
now.
truly say how the mind works? All I know is
No
that
one.
this is the
No one
moment
can.
where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected.
That's
It was a
everything.
moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
Do these both go the same? Okay. Wait,
And
what?
then there was no more. Because we've
Oh,
caught
God,
up to
that's
the present
so
moment.
disorienting.
Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
Nope. Oh, well, okay. Well, that was a thing.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready
Wait,
to
what?
move on.
What do you mean?
Stop the loading screen. Isn't
What
there
the
some way
fuck?
we can stay here, keep enjoying these
What?
figurines?
What do you
Let's
mean?
just go backwards. We'll do
What?
the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See
What?
how that feels.
What? Wait, does that mean we have to watch that video again, but backwards?
Okay, yes, the room with the red and blue doors. I remember this.
Yeah, me
I must say,
too.
of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind.
Yep.
Let's keep going. I want more. And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
I do. It's just sped up.
Yes, I love that video.
Me too. Jump? I'd rather not. I want to see where this goes.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still
Me
no memory
either.
of this one.
Yeah,
Good
it's
room,
weird.
though. A solid room. These really were a treat to hunt down. You
Yeah, they
know,
were
if
alright.
there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have neutered the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm
True.
very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
Has to not have a good value for it. All right.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too. The past
Yeah.
is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going.
And then
This
back
is
to the
it,
first
the
one.
very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the Figlarines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else
Why?
is there? What came before this?
The exhibit? Wait, what? It was the jump circle, wasn't it?
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then.
Yeah.
But time does put a rosy filter on everything.
Does it really?
In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it
Wait,
now.
why?
Look how much fun the past is. I want more. More memories.
Yes, more. More memories. And then the two doors.
Yes, the two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Classic, dude. What are the mini stands called? Stanlerines or Figleys? I'll be honest. I don't remember what the I didn't see what the poll results were. I'm sorry.
And before everything else, there was your office. Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office?
I mean,
There's something I feel I can remember.
it was
I can
the
remember.
main
I
menu.
can remember.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different.
How were you
I
different?
used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy. And I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for
Wait,
me.
what?
He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason.
Wait, what?
Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes.
Is this the
perhaps that's it.
narrator's,
Perhaps I
like, inner
needed to
monologue?
imagine
Wait,
I
hold
had
on.
Companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it.
Can
I'll
you?
be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself.
I don't know about
need
that.
Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory?
What
Let's
was
go
it?
back
When it was
just
another-
once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for
You'll
good.
retire?
I
Wait,
did
really?
enjoy telling his story so very much.
Aw.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Only one more run? But I'm not... But there's so many... There's
All
so
of
many
his
endings
co-workers were
left.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with him.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Well, no, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Tape recorder time.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Is it gonna be the bucket's recordings?
Okay, this is day number 295.
Wait, what the fuck?
Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes.
That's because everything's a bucket, except for
Sheer
people.
Euphoria I feel every time I pick it up.
Oh no.
No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling.
Bucket heaven.
And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense.
They really don't.
There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why
Who knows?
everything feels so...
Maybe you're just a little lonely. Just a little bit.
What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it.
I can. Wait, no, don't do that. No. No, not capitalism.
Unthinkable the
Don't do
amounts
it.
of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket.
Don't do it.
This
No.
is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back.
Oh, there 100% will be.
Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that?
Is that the bucket moving?
Who's there?
What the fuck? What the fuck did I just... What? Oh. Welcome to Stanley to heaven. Buttons. 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 I'm starting to fall asleep. Buttons. How do I get out of here? Don't tell me I have to hit every single button. Oh no, they're turning on. Oh, motherfucker. Future. Yeah, okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Buttons.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
A good bucket. A strong bucket. A humble bucket. A committed bucket. A bucket of culture and distinction.
Stanley
Bucket
clutched
of
the
culture.
bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Well, no, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to... And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door. Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here.
Okay,
I
why?
knew you'd find this place eventually.
Wait, what the fuck? Is this an intervention?
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet.
The Broom Closet.
Because that's what fans want
The baby.
from a sequel. They want more of their
Whatever the
favorite
fuck
jokes,
you are.
not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line?
I kind
we
of
could
do.
make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Let's go. But with the bucket this time.
Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about.
Don't interrupt it.
Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Is this Portal?
Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes. It's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
What do I have to give up? Oh,
Don't
no.
you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
No.
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the
It's my
Stanley Parable.
bucket.
True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality
Yeah, how
that
much
to
personality
me, it
does this
already
thing
feels
have?
as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does?
Yeah, I can.
Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready. Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait.
Wow,
Sure,
that's...
I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The Broom Closet? Certainly not.
The screen
I wonder
is
what
shaking
sort of
more.
Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans
The longer
will be
I
clamoring
wait.
for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket.
I'm not
now.
giving it.
The fans are
Nope.
waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley.
Nope.
Give the fans
My
what they
bucket.
want. Hurry and crush.
Oh, shit. Kind of hurts my eyes a little bit. What the fuck?
The
Bro,
Bucket
I am
Destroyer.
so tired.
My
I don't...
prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about
What
you.
spellbinding?
All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
No. Well, shit. Now what? Huh. Okay. Man. Hi, Nox. I am good. I am okay. So, chat. Unfortunately, I am very, very sleepy. Like, extremely sleepy. I don't know why. I did wake up kinda early today. Like 6 a.m. And it's almost 9 now. Tomorrow we're supposed to be doing a React Andy stream. I don't know if the collab that I was gonna do is gonna happen or not, but if it does, then yeah, cool. If it doesn't, then oh well. We're gonna do more Stanley Parable tomorrow after the reacts though. But the reacts will only be on Twitch. So make sure you tune into Twitch for that, okay? And for those of you on Twitch, we're gonna raid out, okay? So stick around to get your channel points, all right? But first, bye YouTube. I'll see y'all later.